The World Wide Web, as we know it, began in 1991. Tim Berners-Lee, a British scientist, created it. He also created the first website and the first web browser. But how did people find anything on this new web? Berners-Lee also had a solution for that: the World Wide Web Virtual Library. This was the first attempt to organize the web. It was a directory, not a search engine. This meant humans, not computers, decided which websites were listed. The virtual library was hosted on Berners-Lee's computer at CERN, the European Particle Physics Lab. It was a simple list of websites, organized by category. Users could browse the categories or search for specific keywords. The virtual library was a vital resource in the early days of the web. It helped people find information and connect. However, as the web grew, the virtual library struggled to keep up. It was clear that a more scalable solution was needed. Even before the web, people were sharing information online. The digital frontier was already being explored by enthusiasts and early adopters who saw the potential of connecting computers to exchange data and ideas. This was a time when the internet was still in its infancy, and the tools available were rudimentary but groundbreaking. They used bulletin boards, email lists, and other tools. These early methods of communication were the precursors to the social media platforms and forums we use today. Bulletin board systems, or BBS, allowed users to post messages, share files, and even play games. Email lists connected people with similar interests, creating communities that spanned the globe. As the amount of information grew, people needed ways to find specific things. The sheer volume of data being shared necessitated the development of more sophisticated methods for organizing and retrieving information. This was the beginning of the search for efficient search tools that could help users navigate the expanding digital landscape. One early search tool was WAIS, the Wide Area Information Server. WAIS was a system that allowed users to search for documents across multiple databases. It was a significant step forward in making information accessible, as it provided a way to search through vast amounts of data quickly and efficiently. UAIS allowed users to search across multiple databases. This capability was revolutionary at the time, as it enabled users to find relevant information without having to manually sift through each database individually. It laid the groundwork for the search engines that would come later. These databases could contain text, images, and other types of files. The ability to search through different types of content was crucial as the internet began to evolve from a text-based medium to one that included multimedia elements. This versatility made WAIS a powerful tool for researchers and information seekers. Another important tool was Archie. Developed in 1990, Archie was designed to index the contents of FTP servers, which were used to store and share files over the internet. It was a pioneering effort in the realm of search technology. Archie is considered the first internet search engine. By downloading directory listings from FTP servers, Archie created a searchable index that allowed users to find files based on their names. This was a major advancement in making the internet more navigable. It downloaded directory listings from FTP servers. These listings were then indexed, allowing users to search for specific files. This process was the precursor to the more sophisticated indexing techniques used by modern search engines. These listings were then indexed, allowing users to search for specific files. The ability to search for files by name was a significant improvement over previous methods, which often required users to know the exact location of a file. Gopher was another popular system for finding information online. Developed at the University of Minnesota, Gopher used a menu-driven interface that made it easy for users to browse and search for information. Gopher used a menu-driven interface. This made it easy for users to browse and search for information. The simplicity of Gopher's interface was one of its key strengths, as it allowed even novice users to navigate the system with ease. This made it easy for users to browse and search for information. However, Gopher was limited to text-based information. As the internet began to incorporate more multimedia content, the limitations of Gopher became apparent. However, Gopher was limited to text-based information. It couldn't handle the multimedia content that was starting to appear on the web. This limitation led to the development of new tools that could manage a wider variety of content types. It couldn't handle the multimedia content that was starting to appear on the web. As the internet evolved, the need for more advanced search tools became increasingly clear. Veronica, the very easy rodent-oriented net-wide index to computerized archives, was a search engine used to find files stored in Gopher directories. Veronica allowed users to search for files based on keywords, making it easier to find specific information within the Gopher system. Users could search for files based on keywords. This keyword-based search was a significant improvement over previous methods, as it allowed users to find relevant information more quickly and efficiently. These early search tools were crucial in making the internet accessible. They provided the foundation for the development of more sophisticated search engines that could handle the growing complexity of the web. They paved the way for the development of more sophisticated search engines designed specifically for the web. The evolution of these tools has been instrumental in shaping the internet as we know it today, making it possible to find information quickly and easily in an ever-expanding digital world. As the web grew exponentially, it became a vast, sprawling digital landscape. Websites were popping up left and right, each one adding to the ever-expanding network of information. This rapid growth was both exciting and overwhelming. The need for organization became more and more apparent. Just like a bustling city needs a well-planned infrastructure to function smoothly, the internet required a system to manage its chaotic expansion. The virtual library, while groundbreaking, couldn't keep up with the influx of new websites. It was like trying to organize a library where new books were being added every second, making it nearly impossible to maintain order. This is where web directories came into play. They were like digital bulletin boards, providing a way to categorize and list websites in a more manageable way. Web directories, like the virtual library, were human-curated lists of websites. They were created by individuals who would manually review and categorize websites, ensuring that each one was placed in the appropriate section. However, they differed in one crucial aspect. They were open to submissions from anyone. This democratized the process, allowing website owners to take an active role in getting their sites listed. This meant that anyone could submit their website to be included in the directory. It was a way for small, independent websites to gain visibility alongside larger, more established ones. One of the earliest web directories was AliWeb, created in 1993 by Martin Koester. AliWeb stood for Archie-like indexing for the web, and it was a pioneering effort in making the web more navigable. AliWeb allowed website owners to submit their pages, along with a short description and keywords. This information was then used to index the site, making it easier for users to find relevant content. Users could then search the directory or browse it by category. This was a significant improvement over the unstructured chaos that had previously characterized the web. In 1994, Jerry Yang and David Filo, two Stanford PhD students, created a web directory called Jerry and David's Guide to the World Wide Web. This directory was more than just a list of websites. It was a comprehensive guide to the internet. This directory would later become Yahoo, one of the most popular websites of the early internet. Yahoo revolutionized the way people navigated the web, offering a user-friendly interface and a wide range of categories to explore. Yahoo and other web directories became incredibly popular. They provided a way for users to find information on the web in an organized and easily navigable way. This was a game changer for internet users, who could now find what they were looking for without getting lost in the digital wilderness. They provided a way for users to find information on the web in an organized and easily navigable way. This was a game changer for internet users, who could now find what they were looking for without getting lost in the digital wilderness. However, as the web continued to grow, even web directories started to struggle to keep up. The sheer volume of new websites being created every day made it increasingly difficult to maintain an up-to-date and comprehensive directory. This challenge would eventually lead to the development of new technologies and methods for organizing the web, but that's a story for another chapter. Section 4. The Search Engine Revolution, From Directories to Algorithms. While web directories relied on humans to organize the web, a new breed of search tools was emerging: search engines. Unlike directories, search engines used automated software programs called crawlers or spiders to index the web. These crawlers would visit web pages, follow links to other pages, and collect information about the content they found. This information was then stored in a massive index. When a user submitted a search query, the search engine would search its index for relevant pages and display the results. The first true web search engine was WebCrawler. launched in 1994 by Brian Pinkerton. WebCrawler was unique because it allowed users to search the full text of web pages, not just titles and descriptions. The development of WebCrawler marked a turning point in the history of web search. It demonstrated the power of automated indexing and full-text search. This paved the way for the development of even more sophisticated search engines. Section 5. The Search Engine Wars, a battle for supremacy. The mid to late 1990s saw an explosion in the popularity of the internet. This period marked a significant shift in how people accessed and consumed information. The internet was no longer a niche tool for academics and tech enthusiasts. It was becoming a mainstream phenomenon. People from all walks of life were logging on, eager to explore the vast digital landscape that was rapidly unfolding before them. With this growth came a surge in the number of search engines vying for users' attention. These early search engines were the gatekeepers of the internet, guiding users to the information they sought. Each one promised to be faster, more accurate, and more comprehensive than the last, leading to a fierce competition for dominance. It was the dawn of the search engine wars. This era was marked by rapid innovation and intense rivalry, as companies raced to develop the best technology and capture the largest user base. The stakes were high, and the potential rewards were enormous. Lycos, launched in 1994, was one of the first major search engines to gain widespread popularity. It quickly became a household name, known for its large index of web pages and its fast search results. Lycos was a pioneer, setting the stage for the many search engines that would follow. Lycos was known for its large index of web pages and its fast search results. It offered users a glimpse into the vastness of the internet, making it easier to find the information they needed. But Lycos was not alone in this new digital frontier. InfoSeek, another early contender, differentiated itself by offering a more refined search experience, with features like Boolean operators and field-specific searches. This allowed users to perform more precise searches, making it a favorite among those who needed to find specific information quickly and efficiently. In 1995, AltaVista burst onto the scene. It was a game-changer, boasting a massive index, a fast search algorithm, and a clean, user-friendly interface. AltaVista quickly became one of the most popular search engines in the world, setting new standards for speed and usability. AltaVista boasted a massive index, a fast search algorithm, and a clean, user-friendly interface. Its innovative approach to search technology made it a favorite among users, who appreciated its speed and ease of use. AltaVista's success was a testament to the power of innovation in the rapidly evolving world of search engines. It quickly became one of the most popular search engines in the world. Its rise to prominence was swift, and it set the stage for the intense competition that would define the search engine wars. This era was characterized by rapid innovation. Search engines were constantly improving their algorithms, adding new features, and expanding their indexes. The pace of change was dizzying, and the competition was fierce. Search engines were constantly improving their algorithms, adding new features, and expanding their indexes. Each company was striving to outdo the others, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with search technology. The competition was fierce, with each engine striving to provide the most relevant and comprehensive search results. It was a battle for supremacy, and only the best would survive in this fast-paced, ever-changing landscape.